Hey everyone, it's Miss Green here. Today I'm going to take you through a slide deck that I created to show you what decoding and composing looks like. So to get started, So the first thing is learning about it, decoding. What does it mean when we say we're going to decode a rhythm? So decoding means to identify the notes and to put a sound to each note so we can count and clap the rhythm. If you look at the picture there, you see Morse code. Now, if you don't know what Morse code is, it just looks like a bunch of dots and lines. But actually, each combination of dots and lines corresponds to a certain letter. So the A is a dot and a line, the B is a line and three dots, etc., etc. If we didn't know Morse code, we couldn't decode it. Just like with notes. If we saw a quarter note, but we just saw the image and we didn't know how many beats it gets or how to count it, we wouldn't understand it. So when we decode, we identify the notes, we put a sound to it so we can count and clap. So what notes do we know and what notes are we going to be working with in Schoology this week? If you look at the chart with me, the first note is a quarter note. So for the image, it's that colored in circle with a stem. We know it gets one beat. We call it a quarter note. And if we're going to decode it, we've done quarter before for one clap, or we've done do. Moving on, we have a quarter rest. Kind of looks like a Z, a zigzag, something like that. So that's right here for the image. It also gets one beat, and we call it a quarter rest. If we're going to decode it, we can either say rest, or we can put our hands like this. There I am, like this, for a beat of silence. When I'm decoding, I usually like to not say anything because a rest is silent. So if we say rest, it kind of doesn't make sense. So if we had a quarter note and a quarter rest and we're decoding that, we could say do, just like that. And lastly in the chart, we have a pair of eighth notes. It's a pair. There are two of them. They're connected by the beam. 2 eighth notes gets one beat. I'll say that one more time. 2 eighth notes get one beat. I think we used the pizza example before. If we have 2 slices of pizza, but we have half the pizza and half the pizza, then that becomes the whole pizza. So 2 eighth notes makes one beat. Otherwise, just half a beat and half a beat. So that's one beat. We call it eighth notes. If we're decoding it, we could say 2 eighths, or we could say do day. So those are the notes that we know and the notes that we're going to be working with today. All right, let's do this together. We are going to do 2 decoding challenges today. So you can see we have 4 notes right here. So I'm going to give you guys 10 seconds to think about it. I have 4 question marks under them, and we're going to see if we can decode this. So I'll give you guys some time. Think about it. You know the image, so what are those decoding words we can use? All right, let's do it together. 1, 2, here we go. Do, 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 do. Or quarter, 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 quarter. Let's check to see if we got it right. Oh yeah, nice and easy. 4 quarter notes, 4 do's. All right, that was a little bit too easy. So here is the rhythm for decoding challenge number 2. I'm going to give you guys 10 seconds to look at it. We have some different things besides quarter notes this time. You got it? All right, let's do it. 1, 2, here we go. Do, do, day, do. Let's see if we got it. So we have do, a quarter note, rest, 1 beat of silence, do day, 2 eighths, and do, another quarter. Awesome. So that's a little bit about decoding.